heard somebody say, one of these Christians say, the Bible is the word of God. That's not true. That's not true. The Bible ain't no word of God. They think the Bible is over 500 different versions of the Bible. And they create new ones each and every day. But the one y'all subscribe to is the Queen James. That's right, the Queen James. That's the one y'all, his own people call him Queen James. And that's him, his worldview. 1619, that's the middle of the slave trade. That's the middle of the slave trade. And that he had Shakespeare to write it to project his worldview on the world. That's facts. See, most people that's Christians don't even know who Queen James is. You could just Google it. King James. That's y'all God. That's y'all God. King James is y'all God. And he not no black man, he white. Don't matter. They'll say, well, Jesus is a hair like sheep wool and skin like burnt bronze metal and all that. So what? Even if he is writing about black people, it's still a white man's thinking. It's still hit through the eyes of the slave master. See? You see everything through the eyes of the slave master. Even your God, your religion. How you gonna take because he the one wrote all that homosexual stuff in the Bible. Facts. He the one wrote all that in there. You see what I'm saying? Even though it already saying that that's a abomination. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? That's his worldview that he done put out to the world, and y'all say that this is the word of God. And see, you minimize it by doing that. However the earth was, because they say 6,000 years the earth was created. Now, how anybody supposed to know that? And you gonna show the earth all this magnificent stuff we see, the moon, the stars, the atmosphere, all these birds, different kind of birds and trees, all these different kind of species of animals. So you trying to tell me that only happened in 6,000 years? Come on, man. Come on. So with the, people, with no people on the planet when the earth was created. That's common sense, man. You know it's at least a couple billion years. You see what I'm saying? It's at least a couple. So the animals was here before the earth was created. Come on, man. Come on, man. You gonna tell me that this is the word of God, and then you go look up Queen James. Then he in there got Shakespeare writing it. See, this ain't no word of God. This is not no word of God. This is the King James worldview. Okay, this is how he looked at religion. And chopped up the scrolls, and then they handed you that, and you run around talking about the word of God like we can find everything in this one book about the gods, the earth, the stars, the peoples of the earth. Come on, man. Be serious. Be serious. That's not scholarship at all. But see, y'all not worried about no scholarship. Y'all worried about just believing in this one little book that was created in 1619. While you at the bottom of the slave ship, Jesus, what's his name? Cecil Rhodes and them up there talking about what's that song they be singing in church and all that? Amazing Grace, how sweet the sound. And goofy Negroes up there singing and shit with them. And you on the bottom down there with the excrement and all that. You see what I'm saying? And this, the first two people that they would name would be Adam and Eve that they would put on the slave ship named Jesus. Come on, sweet Jesus. Jesus is a slave ship, fam. You see what I'm saying? Nah, man, it was created. I don't want to hear none of that, man. I don't want to hear none of that. Don't none of y'all know how the earth was created. Facts. Don't know scholars. Don't know nobody on this earth that ever been on the earth knew how it was created. Because they on the earth. How are you going to be on the earth and then you know how it was created? That means you had to be sitting there. If you was know how the earth was created, any gods, any Jesuses, any Mohammeds, or Abraham's or any of that, even though they don't deal with that. But if you had to be standing there looking as it's coming together in molten rock and all that forming, the atmosphere, the stars and all that, you had to be sitting there looking dead at it. You see what I'm saying? To know in 6,332,000,000,000,000,000 years and write that down, and that would be accurate information, eyewitness information. You see what I'm saying? That would mean we got accurate information. I'm not gonna go on some King James version or whoever else version, no matter where it's from, and believe y'all know how the earth was created and how creation started and how men went out into the earth and all of that. Don't nobody know all that. Don't nobody know all that. So you dumb in the whatever it is. How you know the creator want to be called God? You understand me? That's a Greek word. You see what I'm saying? That come from humans. You see what I'm saying? The gods, you know what I mean? Whatever. Supposed to be, you know, all powerful, but mysterious at the same time. You don't know unless either one of y'all ever talk to God. Y'all call me immediately. Call me immediately, because I finding Jesus. I've been looking for him. Uh, Moses. I've been looking for him. Soon as find a body, some original scripts, and don't don't go into Africa either. Cut Africa off. The fake Middle East, cut that off and go find something somewhere else. Bet you won't find nothing. You cut Africa off. That's why they had to rename it the Middle East. If you cut North Africa off, the whole of Africa off, the Bible has no validity at all. At all. Every 1945, they find the oldest scrolls, the Dead Sea Scrolls, where? In Africa. In Africa. You see what I'm saying? They not even the Middle East. Africa. You see what I'm saying? Everything that they done found, they got to go to Africa dig. They not digging in Europe and raggedy America. You see what I'm saying? But y'all, we not Africans. We not Africans. We not Africans. But at the same time, you go in the back of your little book. That's where all the gods and prophets is coming from. You see what I'm saying? But y'all so goofy and can't see nothing. You see what I'm saying? Read your own literature, man. Facts. Read your own literature, man. Everything was going on at the crib. Flip to the back of your book. That's not Europe. That's not Asia. That's not America. That's not South America. That's Africa. So find some scrolls somewhere else. Don't come over there trying to claim that David wrote this scroll and Solomon and all these people wrote these scrolls. Because that's not true. That's not true. Moses is Moses. That's all of them peoples is fictional characters. Moses, Solomon, all of them is Jesus. All of that is fictional characters, man. They just stealing African history and writing their name on it and repainting the faces in their image. Y'all can't see that. It's simple. It's simple. That's facts. That's facts. So don't know Jesus exists, Negro. Show us. Don't know Yahshua exists, Negro. Show us. Just show it. Because I want to see it too. You find the evidence, cool. I'm with that. But find the evidence. If it's a Moses, show us. Just show us. Show us. Don't go to Africa digging. Don't pick up no mummies and say that this is Jesus and this is this person right here. Nah. Go wherever y'all think that the Holy Land is at and go find something over there. Bet you don't find nothing. I don't want to hear about no the Middle East or none of that. You see what I'm saying? That's Africa. That's Africa. That's why they gotta rename it, because Africa is the Holy Land. Facts. And then y'all sitting up there. We ain't no Africans, but you praying to African gods. You praying to African gods, whether it's Jesus or whatever. The nigga born in Africa, man. So you still praying to an African God. Facts. Jesus is an African God. Facts. I'm not saying that we always dealt with no Jesuses or no Yahshuas either.